gonna start this up the way, like, whenever you start, like, a phone call in Cyberpunk, everybody's always looking away, and then they just look at the screen, like, as before you get...
You know, honestly...
What?
Honestly, I was in the middle of listening to something that I just made for a super secret project and everything like that. So
A super secret.
that's how it kind of felt like.
A super secret. A super secret weapon that you've been working on since the last time Crash defeated you.
Yeah.
Is it a Newgrounds project?
Could be.
Ooh, okay, I'm excited. No, you do good. Zig does good Newgrounds music. Anyway.
Thanks.
So yeah, we're finally playing the game I've been owing everybody for the past several months since this won the poll, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do Say No More so we can put that under the belt. So, also, Say No More was really fun. It was a cute little game. It was. But,
yeah.
Look, if I'm being honest, like, I was saying to myself earlier, it's like, okay, so Castlevania... Oh, Jesus. Look what happened there. So, whoa. I love Castlevania, but, like, goddamn, do I get, like... When it's not a Metroidvania game, and it's not, like, either... Even though these two are technically the same game, Rondo of Blood and Dracula X Chronicles, I always get, like, the freaking... I'm getting tired of this midway through every Castlevania game I play. So...
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody likes, I'm glad, people want me to see, because I love playing Castlevania. Like, a lot of the times, my hype for the games died down once we hit, like, the midway point, or something like that. But, again, despite that, I still love the series, so... Even, like, when the linear entries get, like, kind of... But then again, too, like, what the fuck? I thought I heard something like scurrying. Anyway, despite everything, though, I gotta say as well, because, like, Rondo and Dracula X Chronicles, the reason why they're so good, too, is they just let you, once you beat a level, you can just go back to it if you wanted to. I feel like I wish we got, like, more re-releases of, like, the earlier Castlevania games, the ability to, like, level select. I feel like that would, like, help boost their, like, playability, so to say, rather than just have to rely on, like, save states or whatever to get through some of, like, the fucked up levels. You just want to hop in, play a quick round, trying to get to Dracula by the end or whatever the frick. But I digress.
Yeah.
No, the funny part is, too, it doesn't extend to stuff like Contra. So, like, Contra, I'm perfectly content with, like, starting over and, like, trying my best from the beginning. Because that's a quick one. But Castlevania, because, you gotta stop and go, but I digress. I'm glad everybody voted for Bloodlines, but even I gotta say, it's like, if I was to sit here and try to beat a Castlevania game, it'd just be like, well, welcome to, like, 7 weeks of the same game for trying to beat it. The ancestors of the Belmont.
Welcome to week 7 of Ken Merrick finally beat Castlevania Bloodlines.
I'm just so over
Let's find out. See you in week 8.
I'm so over it, man. We've been fighting an endless World War I. I always forget this game is like an intro cutscene. To revive him, she needed to travel.
Oh, Merrick, we can't see the,
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it, RetroArch, you suck. Window capture. No, I don't know what the fuck happened to window capture, man. There we go. Let's see, is it going to play games, or is it going to actually, like, show this?
It's playing the game and whatnot, unless you want to restart it again, just so we can see the intro and shit.
Yeah, we need the intro. It's basically just like World War One. Well, hold on, wait. I could fast forward till it. There we go. We have the power of time skip. The ancestors of the Belmont family are doomed to confront the power of evil incarnate, Dracula. In 1817, a countess sought to revive the long-dead spirit of the vampire. Her name was Elizabeth Bartley. To revive him, she needed to travel all over Europe, enlisting help from all the powers of darkness. Two young vampire hunters set out to fulfill their destiny, push back the evil hordes, and drive the vampire back into his dark netherworld. That's that's sort of like an abridged-ish story, because, whatchamacallit, obviously the story is different in the Japanese versus here. But, believe it or not, who do I play as? I'll try both out, but I'm gonna start as John. Zig?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're getting quiet on me, man.
Sorry. I was just listening to my thing again. I was just like, yeah.
The super.
Super focus Zig is a powerful weapon indeed.
The power, whatchamacallit. Zig is trying to harness the power of the brown noise.
Yes.
But, I found a ROM hack of this, which does more of, like, the Japanese story. It also makes Eric blonde in the, as his, like, player sprite and whatnot, rather than just in the intro and then his hair being green as the player sprite. I was gonna try it out, but I'm like, I don't feel like messing around with ROM hacks right now. Especially because the change is, like, minimal at best.
Yeah. No, I get you.
But, again, I digress. Now, this game, like, I would argue this is one of my favorite, 2D Castlevanias. I return to this one more often than not, but do I beat it? No, I don't. I get as far as, like, my origin at the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and then I just fucking stop. Because,
yeah.
That level sucks. But, even so, like, there's some really good, like, there's, like, a lot of really good, like, things in here, like, this is the game that gave us Iron Blue Intention. This is the one that's, like, this is the first game where you don't play as Belmont, so I don't believe, like, there's no, like, the player character, fuck.
Oh, shit. Well, the first of many.
Yep, you're not wrong. Again, I've not played this in, like, a bit, and I'm fucking rusty. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot you can, like, swing off the ceiling. There we go, trying to... I've been playing a lot of games with the slide mechanic, so I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to slide. Nope. No sliding.
I can't wait to slide. With blast processing from the Sega Genesis 16-bit console from 1999.
I'm never living that one down, huh?
You're not. That is the... Honestly, that's like the best... That was like one of the best line deliveries you ever did and whatnot for that fucking, for one of your April Fool's, videos and shit.
I wonder how many people took it serious. Also, the word...
Can't be like your top 10 Sonic characters.
People took that one serious, is the funny part.
Yeah.
Okay, I got holy water. Hey, I got the cross. Well, the boomerang in this version. We're not holy enough to wield the cross. Oh wait, right. It's on a whole other button, which is good. Again, one of the reasons why I like this game a lot. I want to throw this one in the game that in like the 2D, because we were talking about this earlier when I was on my walk. I want to throw this one in the pile of like 2D games that like hold up for me. It's just that again, like it suffers from that like mid-game. Oh hey, I killed it.
Yeah.
See what I mean? You'll do stuff like that that's like, yeah, no, this game rocks. And then it's like, you'll encounter a level like the Leaning Tower of Pizza, and it's like, oh shit. I just butchered the name. The Leaning Tower of... You didn't hear me go, the Leaning Tower of Pizza?
Oh no! It's like boat to pizza.
It was so bad that Zig is dying.
Yeah.
So, this game is set during World War I, by the way.
Ah. I'm drunk.
Yay, Monument.
Hey. Hope you're doing well.
That's like the one factoid of this game that everybody doesn't like stop talking about outside the fact that the Belmonts aren't in it really. Well, did you know that Castlevania Bloodlines was set during World War I? Yes. Did you know that Did you know that fucking Portrait of Ruin was set during World War II?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the reason why Dracula came back in that one. Also,
Was it because of some weird Nazi occult shit?
No. Funnily enough, yeah, the game is set during World War II. None of it has to do with the Nazis. It's just it's just background set dressing. Like, not once do they bring up the war.
Huh.
Yeah. Not once do they really bring up the war, other than the fact that, like, all the suffering that, like, the war was causing was what brought Dracula back.
I see.
Requires gyro. What, do you want me to go to frickin' Greece or something? Alright, we gotta keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop, keep moving.
Don't stop. Hit it.
There we go.
Except one during World War II, and then we'll talk. But there was one in World War II.
Yeah, that was Portrait of Ruin.
Yeah. Unless that was... You got that before the actual part came up and shit, but...
Alright, we're at the first boss. This is... Again, I like this game. Because look at this. Hey, Metal. We got a mechanical boss fight.
We have to stop the mechanical man.
Ow.
And Dracula comes back and says, oh shit.
Oh right, I forgot this game had item crashes. Let's go! Nice. There we go. One of the two mechanical enemies in this game. The other being the gear steamer. Funnily enough, my other favorite...
I kind of like the whole fucking animation the knights going for and whatnot over here, the suit of armor and whatnot.
This is the sleeper game from the... This is the sleeper game. Portrait of Ruin, my dude. I love Portrait of Ruin, my favorite one. I want to get the Dominus collection just to stream Portrait of Ruin. I 100%ed that game like 3 years ago. Like, I painstakingly grinded every enemy for every drop. Because I wanted to fucking, like, beat that shit. Also, another staple song from the series was introduced here. The Sinking Old Sanctuary as we come to the lost city of Atlantis in Greece. Which has risen from the depths because World War I. I can't believe the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, which was an inside job by the vampires, is what caused the fucking sunken city of Atlantis to show up again. I'm starting to feel like when like oh god, that's funny. That's funny how like the game's about like, oh shit, right, the water's rising.
Like Dracula goes to the Belmonts, it's like, Look, I know I was a bad guy before, but this dude, he's crazy. And he needs to go down.
Again,
And they broker a deal with.
the game is only set during World War II. None of it has to do with World War II outside of the fact that, like, the evils of man brought the castle back.
Yeah.
Like, also you can get, like, hand grenades as, like, a sub-weapon. That's all, that is all else is, like, you get with, like, the World War II thing. Like, you don't fight, like, any soldier zombies or anything like that. The only time soldier zombies appear are in, like, the game set in, like, 2090 or whatever the frick.
Right.
Aria / Dawn of Sorrow. Alright, bro, with your fucking polearm! Alright, thank you.
Akton!
Alright, this jackass. I wonder how many of these...
guy?
So this is a Watermancer.
Something about the amount of bloodshed bringing the castle back to World War II. Yeah.
Achtung! Wait, what happened? It's like a thing in the Belma family where they're just forbidden to learn how to swim. So, the only, like, explanation that we're sort of given as to why they can't swim, heavy armor.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, oh! Talos!
Oh, shit.
Oh, this...
Wasn't the skeleton firing line in Portrait?
Yes, but they weren't like modern soldiers. They were only like flintlock dudes. But the skeleton firing line also appeared in whatchamacallit too. I think like the gunner skeletons first appeared in Rondo, and then they also appeared in Symphony, which is a direct sequel from Rondo.
I see.
And then after that they appeared in pretty much every game except for Aria of Sorrow. Whichever game you like reused the PS1 sprites, they always appeared.
Yeah. Sure, it's not ideal swimwear, but it's doable.
Then on top of that too, you gotta remember there's like monsters in the water, so
yeah, so they'll try to.
And considering
again, I can see them just like fighting the monsters with their bare hands and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Once and for all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that guy, dealing with the problem once and for all. All right, so that you gotta get in close. All right, so Axeman. I don't like Axeman. He's like the worst one. You can't get. You gotta like be right at a fucking range. Right. So the best way to hit him is jump.
A potato masher in there.
Shit. Drop the potato masher. It's the worst. Hydromancer. This is all he does is try to drown you. Die, please. There we go. Fucking funniest mini boss in the entire series. There we go. All right.
It's a very treasure-esque boss. Also, I came back with some water and shit.
Okay. Wait, buried treasure-esque boss? What you talking about? Oh. Alright, hold on. Can I hit this guy, please? Alright, there we go.
The armors.
Oh, yeah. stay out of his range, and we should be good. The worst one is coming up. The worst one coming up is the fucking Fist Boy. I forgot what you gotta do to, like, stay out of his range! Oh! One more hit. Okay. We're almost done. Oh, wait, is that later? I remember there being one that likes to punch things. Alright, so now we're getting reverse scrolled here.
Yeah.
Enter the fucking Medusa heads now.
The fucking Medusa heads.
I love this song too, by the way. Like, that's the other thing is that, like, they knew what they were doing with the soundtrack here. Like, this has got, like, the Genesis sound font to a T, but it doesn't sound, like, annoyingly tinny like a lot of other freaking Genesis soundtracks had to do.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, I know, like, there are people who say, like, the Genesis sound is just, like, you know, not the best and shit. I like it for what it is.
I don't want to say it's bad, because, like, there's a lot of good songs on the Genesis. It's just that this one can be tinny. I think these guys are trolls, or something like that. They're goblins, or whatever.
I'm a bad troll. A very bad troll.
That's a fucking out of left field reference even for this stream.
I don't know. It's like the first thing that came to mind and whatnot.
Oh no! We broke the statue of Archimedes! I think that's Archimedes.
Archimedes?
Oh shit. White Dragon, you bastard! I mean,
So yeah,
didn't really have anything that was
work was
worth.
very slow and all that sort of shit today and whatnot, you know what I mean?
I had a panic attack.
Yeah.
So no, you didn't really have much to talk about earlier.
I know.
I was the one mostly driving the convo by being hurt and fucking, like, accidentally injuring myself by, trying to lift myself up on a...
Stub my toe.
Man! Wanna be that guy!
But yeah, been playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb as of recently.
Shit!
Oh, fuck. I got up to the... I killed all 4 of the, priests? Shaman? Whatever the fuck you would call them?
The false prophets.
I guess so. And now I have to fight, like, the... And now I have to fight, like, the fucking final boss of the game and shit. But all the while, it's just, like, I've been trying to get, like, my fucking code up and everything like that, because because most of my... I kept either A, sacrificing my members to resurrect myself, or B, they just keep dying from, like, old age and all that sort of shit.
Damn, you're not a really good cult leader, man.
The
whole goal of every cult is to send to, like, the dark side of Pluto or whatever, but, like...
Look, I've made
how do
sure
you
that
keep killing them
everything
before the
is
right time?
Look, they know that they do. I must do what I must and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's only.
Next, you have to pretend to be Santa.
Really
Next, you have to pretend, or you have to have someone pretend to be Santa, and then have like a whole group of people shoot them in front of the children in your cult. Damn it! Ah!
Have you played Blade Chimera?
Is that the one where you're in? Is that like the alien? Is that like the alien game?
Alien game? It just looks like you're battling demons in like Osaka and whatnot.
Oh, Blade. Okay. I don't think I've played Blade Chimera then. Because there was a game somebody like suggested I try.
Cyberpunk Ghost Hunting Metroidvania.
Is that on Steam right now?
Yeah, it's on Steam for like $20.
Alright, I gotta add that to my wish list then. Because that sounds cool. No, like, I honestly thought you were talking about a Genesis game. Metal. Oh, your mother. This fucking white dragon. And I lost my crystal. Not like it matters much. But yeah, did you notice you only get like 2 continues?
Yeah, I noticed.
That's the other problem with this game. Limited continues.
Same folks that did Toho Luna Nights. Oh, cool.
I've also never played a Toho game before.
I just know they're hard as balls and whatnot.
It's one of those things I know about, but I've never tried for myself because every time I see it, I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, is this jerk? By the way, we're on like a time limit too, I think. Alright, so this fucking orc jerk is not letting me go. Oh, wait. Wait, he despawned? Okay. You know what? I can't complain there.
Alright. Maybe you just like...
Your mother! The backwards fall bullshit. Just for the record, guys, I'm gonna, like, despite my love for this game, I'm just gonna play this until I just had enough. Like...
That's fair enough. With time stopping knives. As I will, though.
Za Warudo, Muda 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 Muda, Weary.
Tokiwo Tomare.
Tokiwo Tomare, Weary. Moving on with life. No! Space Ripper Stingray Eyes, let's go. The time stop knives. Speaking of time stopping, you know what I've used in Kingdom Hearts that I've never used before? I've never used the stop magic before.
Really? Not even once.
Not even once, as far as I remember. And oh, it's a baseball.
Oh, that's a baseball.
Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst. Set up.
This is gonna be something.
There we go. All right, there we go. Just making sure I don't fall down the stairs.
And going up the sideways stairs.
Oh boy, I lost my, Alright, bye guys. Oh yeah, right. The boss of this was a golem.
An underwater golem?
This is actually kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
So... if I remember correctly, he gets harder...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he gets harder, like, the more segments you break off from him.
I'm a golem?
I had a rock falling right on my head. I think I have brain damage.
Oh, here it is.
He's got brain damage!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Oh my god! 2 hit points and I did it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
He raises his fist in the air. Does he give a thumbs up? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to like.
I'm trying to like fucking get a freeze frame doing something cool. I should remember these passwords in case I die.
Yeah.
So, alright. It's not hard to remember, but it's not easy to remember. I wonder if anybody took a picture of their TV screen or, like, wrote it down. Oh, boy.
I would think that they would write it down and whatnot. Because, again, this was before, like, digital cameras and all that sort of shit. So trying to take a photo and then sending it to, like, you know, get it developed and shit.
Waste the whole reel.
Yeah.
If my game said cheese, I think I'd shit my pants.
What do you think was in that game?
Well, we're in my homeland now.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
Well, look, in the distance, we see the tower.
Yep.
We gotta get to the Pizza Hut at the top.
God.
Heard of blue-footed boobies, but these are ridiculous. Look at the cans on them tits. Fucking... We're not in Greece anymore. Why are there so many harpies? At least I assume they're harpies. Alright. Alright. Eye! You fucking peeping eye. I get your game. I get your game.
Yeah.
I understand your aim. Alright. We're going through.
Let's get out of here.
Your mother. Alright, so there we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of those.
There's 3 fucking harpies. There's mummies here too? What is this sacrilege? Oh dear.
You know, it's Italy and whatnot. They could have imported those mummies and shit, you know what I mean? There's probably like some sort of Italian, like, you know, museum of like natural history and shit, you know what I'm saying?
They imported the rare still living mummy.
Yeah. Thank you for buying mummies for dummies.
Oh right, this is where this comes in handy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
I always forget that that's a part of the kit. I always forget that that's a part of the fucking kit. More games with whips as weapons should do that! Ah!
Wow.
I'm depressed.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
It will be... Everything will be just fine. Oh. And the mummies have their own whips, too.
shit.
It's gonna get worse from here.
It might.
No, it does, man. So this is usually my stopgap.
This is the Leaning Tower of Pizza.
Yeah.
I see. Just because of the,
This is kind of stupid.
For, like, the save state?
Yeah. This is kind of stupid to do, but I'd rather have it than not need it. Oh, that was awesome! Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Oh, so there's two of them?
There is, in fact, two of them.
Oh! Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay. I made it through. Alright, what are we fighting? Oh, hey. A big white dragon.
Hey.
Oh, hey. That's a super white. That's more like a super white dragon.
Oh, shit. That thing is breathing fire like crazy.
I won.
Yay.
It's only gonna get harder. I told you it was gonna get harder from here.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Honestly, though, I do like the leaning effect that they have here from the Leaning Tower of Pisa and whatnot.
It's gonna get even worse.
I mean, we're already dealing with like fucking Medusa heads and everything like that.
Medusa head on a tower that's constantly shifting.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be shifting, by the way, or else it would fall.
I know.
We gotta get to the Pizza Hut. If Dracula takes the Pizza Hut, the entirety of Italy goes hungry. And if that happens, they join World War II. That's right, we're fucking with the time stream, baby. Oh, this is, oh god. I'm actually getting a little motion sick, and I know...
Like, you're getting like disoriented and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, there we go, I made it.
Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look like any Pizza Hut I've ever been to.
Because we're not at the Pizza Hut yet. It's at the tippy top.
Oh, okay.
It's the central pizza distribution center for the entire world.
The Pizza Network, if you will.
Just like the Mognet in Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah. Or the Malkavian Madness Network and shit.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah, it's basically like the whole base, the one huge collective and whatnot for like the Malkavian band and all that sort of shit.
Hello, Malkavian brother.
God.
comes, one shall fall.
Hey, does you know how to check for a yeast infection?
There's one Malkavian that only communicates as in hot dog.
Yeah. Hot dog!
Aw, you're a Malkavian. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, damn, that's rough, man.
That's rough. Man, I want to be that guy.
Like, you just see the one guy, the one vampire just yelling at a fucking stop sign and whatnot. That actually does happen in the first Bloodlines game.
He's behind that stop sign.
There's nobody behind that stop sign. Okay, I just thought. Oh, okay.
Hey, so I heard you were giving tree.
Is the new Bloodlines that I've heard mixed things about in Metal.
I heard it was just okay. Also, here we're at the tippy top, and this
Yeah.
this is what has invaded the Pizza Hut. A bat with a bat with balls of shit for a tail.
I thought that was the meatball bat.
Meatball, meatball, meatball on the top. Meatball, meatball.
Meatball, meatball.
While it's hot.
Meatball, meatball, spaghetti
Underneath. Ravioli, ravioli, Great Barrier Reef. No.
Oh shit.
Meatball, meatball, spaghetti underneath. Ravioli, ravioli, Great Barrier Reef.
Formula time.
I've heard that the recent Bloodlines was just good. Like, it's nothing like outstanding.
The only thing I know about it was that it had like a lot of it went through a lot of production hell and everything like that. I know some of the guys from like the OG, from the OG game and whatnot were part of the team, but left like shortly afterwards and all that sort of stuff.
Ah, shit.
So that was a whole thing and a half. Yeah.
History repeats
Yeah.
itself. The whole Chinese room stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the Chinese room worked on,
Yeah, the Chinese room was the Chinese room is the developer and whatnot after
Didn't those
after
guys
they
make,
picked
like,
up from
walking
parts-
sim
parts.
games?
I know they made Little Orpheus and Dear Esther and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, and Amnesia Machine for Pigs. So, I mean, it's like, again,
I jumped
I don't
off the
fucking
tower!
blame them for- oh shit. Like, I don't fucking blame them for, like, you know, wanting to branch out and everything like that, because it's just like, do you really want to be known for just making, like, only one specific, not bad per se, but it isn't their kind of stuff. Yeah. Again, like, I can't blame a studio for wanting to branch out and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean?
I mean, they did make a Machine for Pigs, like you said, so
Yeah.
that was one of their first branch outs. what was it? I remember like a video from like a long time ago talking about that. It's like, why is Amnesia, a machine for pigs, so different from Amnesia? And it was because it was developed by the Chinese room, and that was back during like a bunch of bullshit. And it's very. That was back during like a bunch of like bullshit discussions about gaming were going on. It's just like, man, I don't want to like I don't like shitting on developers too. So I don't. So then I don't trust like what a lot of people say. It's just that it's like, I don't know, maybe it just wasn't for you. It's not that it was bad. The game just wasn't for you, and I got it. Oh. Also, you're wondering, I'm constantly resetting the save states here. That's just because I don't feel like starting this without the sub-weapon.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, too, your mother.
Your mother.
Your uncle, your mother, your mother. Wait, why don't I just do a save state here?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, no, like, because, like, again, I'm sorry for, like, trying to focus and whatnot, because I want to talk about shit. Again,
That's all good and whatnot.
Again, the reason why, too, I'm very, like, careful with what I say about, like, developers and, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
The reason why, it's because every fucking day, there's some, like, new controversy / non-troversy that comes out, and it's just like, okay. Like, alright. So, you want to know something that's keeping me from, like, wanting to, like, redo a video that I've been working on for, like, ever?
Oh, yeah?
So, the 2 recent updates for Fallout 4 have been fucking awful to the point where they broke the game, right? And my problem with my big problem with that is, especially because, like, so outside of that they broke the game,
Yeah.
it's like, it's barely playable. So in my honest opinion with Fallout 4 is that, like, there's a lot of shit that's in that game that ain't that much new from 3, to the point where I feel like mods are essential for me to enjoy that game, right? To add stuff that feels missing, or things that should be there and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So, the problem with that is that, okay, so the recent 2 updates have, like, not just made it hard to, like, figure out what mods work anymore and all this other crap. It also has to do with the fact that, like, okay. Controversial opinion. I like some of the Creation Club stuff, but the Fallout one hasn't been good. And we've been, like, we've been badly shortchanged by Bethesda. But people, I keep seeing, like, we talk with our friend Liz about this a lot. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we joke about, like, the Bethesda revisionist history that goes on over the course of, like, the gaming bullshit. Because,
You know, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of calling it revisionist history and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are, like, you know, it is somewhat common, you know, to, like, you know, after a while and shit, you know, to go back on something and then, like, reappraise it for, like, you know, after the whole you know, whatchamacallit and shit, right? At least the new mod that they added is really cool.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that creation club thing I saw with the beast. Okay, so I'm gonna like you're not wrong. You're not wrong with like the reevaluation and stuff about it, right? But the problem with like the reason why I keep calling it like revisionist history is because people have a problem with like, huh? Okay, there we go.
Huh.
What the frick? My freaking save states are like floating around. Like,
I'm sure you didn't click on a certain like state or some shit like that.
no, it should load. It should like auto load the state when I click that. So I don't know unless it's like it does something weird. With the NCR Ranger. No, that's a good mod. Like that's a good like creation, and I'm glad they made it free. And I'm glad that they said they're going to try to fix the frickin' issues, which is what people were asking about from the last update. With like game crashing and like things being like unplayable and all this other crap. But no, the reason why I call it revisionist history is because here's the thing. Like when we go back to like the release of Fallout 3, right?
Yeah.
That game got a lot of high praise, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But really, the hate, like, there was hate for the game back when it came out, but it was mostly by disgruntled Fallout 1 and 2 fans. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, Fallout 3 is what made me go and play Fallout 1 and 2. And that's why I have, like, the complicated, like, you know, my complicated feelings on like the previous Fallout games where I love 1, I don't like 2. And it gets me talking about like Fallout 4 here in a sec too. So like so here's where the revisionist history really came in when it came to 3. So everybody except for like disgruntled Fallout fans like 3. Then, when New Vegas came out, right? People can't have 2 good games. No. One must be a good game and the other must be a bad game. And that's where, like, revisionist history sort of came into play there. Right? So we can't have 2 nice things. We have to have 1 nice thing and, you know, the whole deal. So...
I guess. I don't know. Like, I think you can still have both. Like, I think you can still have both, like, stand up to their merits and everything like that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm advocating for. I'm just saying that that's how people acted when it came to the games and whatnot. And then every teeny tiny like slight that Bethesda did to like the lore, like an accidental retcon or whatever the frick, it's like blasphemic. So that's where like that's where my like I'm getting very annoyed at Fallout fans like comes in, and I have to like defend Bethesda. So that's like the extent of my like defending of the company, where it's just like they're just trying to make a goddamn game, so they gotta do what they gotta do to fucking cook. Retcons are retcons, they happen. So like people treat them as like weird, like a lot of Fallout fans treat them as like weird gotchas or whatever the frick, right? But my problem with Fallout 4, like, again, it had nothing to do with any of the retcons. It just had the fact that, like, very little was, like, you know, like, when you play the game enough, you just kind of, like, hit the point where it's like, man, not that nothing's changed from 3, like the world design feels off. There's something about it that just feels off, and not in like a good way. Oh Jesus.
Fallout 4 has good, great gunplay, and the power armor is cool.
Yeah. I will love the freaking gunplay of 4. I just wish there were more guns and enemies to play around with and whatnot. Now, I know that like a lot of mods tend to be like glorified reskins, but like at least it's variety, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I ever play Fallout 4 again, I have to reinstall the Big Game Hunt mod, which just adds like a fuck ton of enemies. And like, it got updates when I stopped playing Fallout 4. But every time I want to go back to play Fallout 4, I'm like, okay. I know how like the whole thing is. But yeah, so I specifically have to have mods to make Fallout 4 and enjoy a more enjoyable experience for myself. And that's because, as I said, 3 felt like a complete game. I feel like there's something missing from 4, and that's usually, and then it's world design and like enemy design related. Oh my god, this fucking boss is like nuts. But yeah, that's like the new controversy when it came to like is we're getting like these updates that don't work, but I have to give them credit, they're gonna try to fix it. Which is what we've been asking for forever.
Yeah.
But people act like, you know, oh, like they were never good to begin with. It's like, where were you several years back when like Fallout 3 was, you know, critically acclaimed, got Game of the Year, and then, you know, after the fact we got New Vegas, and then everybody tried to like flip the script. I was watching something earlier about Predator, because we got the new Predator movie that came out, right? And it's funny to see in the past Predator was like panned critically, really, and like a lot of shit was like panned critically and got like, you know, reevaluated over time. Like look at The Thing as another example.
Hell, look at even the first Friday the 13th and whatnot. That wasn't really well received by critics either and shit. And yet people still, you know, it garnered a cult classic and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not getting used to this fucking boss fight.
Yeah, I have no idea how you would fucking beat this.
You see, this is why I say this is my like stopgap.
Yeah.
I might as well have like 1 hit point at this rate, because like you have like this huge health bar that goes down in like these big increments. Oh my god, so you see I'm trying to concentrate on this and trying to talk about, like, you know, gaming contra controversies. And it's like, no. Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm actually going to see tomorrow and whatnot at the movies?
Oh, what you going to see tomorrow at the movies?
Cause, you know, speaking of, like, Predator and, like, you know, fucking Schwarzenegger, like, films and whatnot, I'm gonna see the Running Man remake.
There's a Running Man remake?
Oh, yeah.
Well, so you're going to a movie on a work day?
After work and whatnot. Tomorrow's Friday after all and shit.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, color me surprised. I didn't know there was a freaking Running Man remake. Honestly, I don't know what movies are like came out really. So
honestly, yeah, like the only one like there's only like a few that like stuck with me as of recently and whatnot. That's basically like sinners and weapons, and that's basically it.
Oh yeah, right.
And probably bad guys too, but I didn't see that.
I didn't see bad guys too. Neither. I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, and Spinal Tap too. I forgot about Spinal Tap too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a pleb. I'm a pleb when it comes to movies, my guy.
Spinal Tap is one of those mockumentaries and whatnot. You know, turn it up to 11 and all that sort of shit.
I see. We are the slip nuts, slipping on nuts, clowning around. I'm slipping on nuts.
Slip nuts, slipping on nuts.
Oh look, he fell down. I slipped on some nuts. I'm gonna shut up and try to like concentrate on this for a sec.
Alright,
I hate this boss so much. I hate this level so much.
I know this is like the brick wall for you and all that sort of shit. So, sit back and get comfy here, people.
I feel like cloudy brained.
Not gonna lie, it does feel like one of those days and shit, you know what I mean?
One, we were stuck inside. I've been stuck inside the past few days because of construction going on. And it's been cold. It's just been cold, so.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I'm kind of hot right now when I have the fan on. No, the only movie I saw recently was Frankenstein the other day.
Oh yeah, you did mention that and whatnot.
It was good, but it was uncomfortable to watch. Watching Frankenstein abuse the monster, it's like, I can't. Ugh. How dare somebody not be perfect? Igor.
Pumpkin bread.
Pumpkin sugar.
And pumpkin butter.
I can't tell if that series is a fucking, like, parody, or
it's like genuine and all that sort of shit.
If it feels like both. Oh my god, I almost fell off the platform.
Kinda does feel like there is like that whole layer of irony to it and whatnot.
Pumpkin
with
butter.
Just, like, the whole with just like that whole thing and whatnot. You know what's funny too, because I was just going to say, it's like it's weird, it's really funny and shit, like how we have like two like fan-made Star Fox series and whatnot. You know what I mean? One that's like trying to tell like this, you know, very serious, like, you know, space opera type thing and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then the next one is just like, we have to fight the giant pizza and whatnot, you know what I mean?
The funny thing about A Fox in Space, it doesn't even have like really many episodes. It's just like it's like 2 episodes and like a snip and like a couple hundred snippets.
Yeah.
The same goes for like this thing. The same thing goes for like Star Fox 86. The pizza one was like a full episode, and then like everything else is like snippets. So they're very much, it's like in a certain light, they're both the same thing, which is kind of cute and funny. Because they both do.
Yeah, yeah. Because they both do, like, you know, their own interpretation and shit.
Oh my god, I did it.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
By the way, on YouTube, check out Star Fox 84. It's like one guy animating and whatchamacallit. That's it.
It's all like these weird, jerky, like 3D animations and everything like that.
It has a Donkey
certain charm
Kong.
to
It has a Donkey Kong Country cartoon feel. The only downside, it uses AI voices, but I don't think the guy has like any budget. So,
yeah,
like, that's one of those things where it's like, oh hey, here's Iron Blue Intention. That's one of those things where I'm like, okay, maybe, like, in an instance where somebody is, like, doing...
Yeah, but at the same time, too, it's just like, Faithful Trooper, if you want, I can do some voices for you for free. I won't even charge you or anything like that.
I wonder if Faithful Troopers subscribe to the channel. That'd be funny. I mean, I can do my General Pepper voice, which I don't think sounds that good on, like, you know.
Members of Star Fox.
I don't know how good my impression is. I just do it because I can do it.
Hey, sometimes if you can just do it, that's good enough for some people, I'm sure.
Members of Star Fox. The Pizza Town ferry has crashed into Corneria City. There are no survivors.
There are no survivors.
We're in the German munitions factory. Oh hey, there's skeleton soldiers here.
Oh yeah.
But there's no Prussian pickle hobs. As you were saying.
Fuck, I don't even remember what I was going to say. Something about puppy dogs in France.
In 1982.
Yeah.
Remember? Pumpkin butter. The fucking... So, look, the Faithful Trooper did a late Halloween special for that Star Fox 84. And the fucking funniest thing was it's on like Halloween Planet, I guess, with Jack Skellington. And he's describing a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
You get a special pumpkin pie.
Pie. With pumpkin crust.
Pumpkin sugar. And pumpkin butter. I don't know. The pumpkin butter got me good.
You know what's funny though? I was listening to, at work and whatnot, I usually like to listen to like podcasts and all that sort of stuff. So my go-to is usually something like Last Podcast on the Left and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need like constant stuff in our ear.
Yeah.
Just to get the brain flowing.
just to get the juices flowing and everything like that.
Mm.
They were actually talking about like sunflower butter and whatnot, and some, because there was some news story regarding that and whatnot. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny too? Because you also sent me the fucking the short about like the goat that got his revenge on his owner and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Ed Larson was talking about this one story about like a elephant who got his revenge on like this lady and whatnot because she was doing some like fucked up shit and whatnot, right? And then he actually like and then like a few weeks later and shit like that, right? He actually went to her funeral and fucked shit up there too.
The elephant rode
An
into
elephant never forgets.
the elephant rode into town and just like,
You think I would forget, bitch?
Boogie, Boogie, you're gonna get cut, bitch. Something must have spooked the boy.
Oh no, the elephant was already like the lady was already dead and whatnot. The elephant was just going to her funeral and being like, you know, you think I forget about you?
No, that's
have
why.
lost
No, that's why. That's why I'm like, you're gonna get cut, bitch.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
Why'd you call her a bitch? And that was how I tracked down
Your grandmom is real killer. Something must have spooked her more.
He just senses evil is all. Boogie, Boogie, you're gonna get
yeah,
cut, bitch.
That's what that kind of reminded me of and all that sort of shit.
The fucking elephant.
The elephant and the sunflower butter and whatnot. Or
An elephant that never forgets to kill. Man. Well, that's gonna be the.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh shit.
Speaking of Frankenstein.
His monster is back. And he's pissed.
And he's got like a whip in his hand. He's got electro punches.
Yep. It's basically... Oh, damn. I was gonna play fucking this. If I could find it. Shit. Here it is.
Woo! What's that? A whip? Woo! Woo! You hit the tip!
He was like... He was huge and highly detailed.
Yeah.
Wait, more
Not gonna lie,
mechanic.
he kind of looks... you know, that kind of looks like... You know, that version of Frankenstein looked like if he joined fucking Kraftwerk and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Kraftwerk.
Yeah. German electronic band. I gotta send you some of their shit. It's actually really good.
Are we going to the greatest show? Boogie, Boogie. You're gonna get cut, bitch.
Everyone comes to the greatest show.
Why did Dracula's armies of darkness take over the German weapons factory,
Oh, no reason.
Well, one is obviously, you know, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, the Frankenstein's monster.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, if you go to Germany and you don't expect the appearance of the monster, then it's like, well...
Well, that was the highlight of my day. Guess I'll go gamble.
Alright, watch out the Pistons. Man!
I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy! No! Get crushed.
Can a Belmont survive a hydraulic press?
He's not a Belmont.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's the son of Morris.
Right. Can the son of Morris survive a hydraulic press?
And for some reason he was born in Texas.
Well, I mean, yeah, Quincy Morris was from Texas and whatnot.
He was?
Yeah, he was an American.
That's kind of crazy and cool. I thought they were from England.
No, like most of them were from England and whatnot, you know.
Well, what is it? There was
Born,
like
you know,
Jonathan
Dracula, of course.
Jonathan Harker,
Mina
Harker, Quincy Morris. Oh, I think
Arthur Homewood, John Seward.
There's got to be an American in there.
And it's Quincy Morris. He was from Texas.
Yeehaw!
He was played by fucking what's his name? And Billy Campbell from fucking in the Bram Stoker in the 1992 movie.
I still say like the funniest, the fucking not the CDI, the Sega CD game.
Yeah.
When you die. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember. It just plays the like he just falls over and like dies and shit.
No, but then the cutscene, then you get like the CD cutscene.
Oh yeah. where it's actually that is from the actual film and whatnot. That's in the opening and shit when Dracula comes, when you know Dracula finds his wife dead and everything like that, and then he becomes a vampire and shit. You know what I mean?
Wait, who do you play as in the game, though?
I'm pretty sure you play as like Jonathan Harker. Cause that does look like, you know, cause that does look like a very like spot on like impression of like fucking Keanu Reeves and everything like that. Like could be a guy dressed as like him in a body double. And
Wait, the audio comes from the movie, or the cutscene comes from the movie.
No, I'm talking about like the sprite work and everything like that.
Oh. When you said like, oh, it actually comes from the movie, I thought you meant like.
No, the cutscene itself is from the movie. They just they actually got the scenes from the movie.
Well, yeah. But no, like the game over one where he's like, or whatever the frick, right?
That's from the opening of the movie.
Like so, Harker going like, or.
Well, unless I'm thinking of something else and shit. Sega, CD, Dracula, Death.
The game.
Game over.
It's the funniest shit ever if you've never seen it before. Wait, can I... Hold on, I'll pull it up too. I'll pull it up too.
Yeah, it is from the movie.
Let me see. I'm gonna look this up real quick, too.
It is from the movie and whatnot. They just pitched it down and everything like that.
Sega CD, Dracula game over. Alright. I'm gonna switch this over to, display capture real quick. Close the window capture. Okay, here it is. This is the gameplay, by the way. Of, like, Dracula on the Sega CD.
Yeah, that is from the movie. And
Is
shit.
that supposed to be Dracula?
No, that's Jonathan Harker. That's Keanu Reeves right there.
So Keanu Reeves plays Dracula or Harker?
Harker.
So Harker knew Dracula before he was a vampire.
No! Why do I feel like I'm so discombobulated right now and shit?
Okay.
I'm trying to fucking explain shit and whatnot, and then you I am being like...
So Zig, do you feel like this?
Yeah! Yeah!
So, okay. That scene comes from the beginning of the movie.
No. It's from when he is... It's from one scene.
Also, just I'm gonna plug.
I don't know where.
I'm gonna plug Star Fox 84 real quick.
I think it's from when he's
This is Faithful Troopers channel. If you
Yeah.
like Star Fox related content, check out his stuff. It's pretty fucking good and funny. It's got the charm. It's got like one dude. It's got the charm of a like 90s cartoon of like Star Fox, and it's like it's funny, and it's got like story to it too. That being said, too, I'm only plugging Faithful Trooper right now because most people are already in the know on like a Fox in Space, but it's very similar in terms of production, where it's like there's like maybe like tiny episodes and then there's little teeny tiny snippets in between everything else.
I wouldn't say it's similar in production and whatnot. You know what I mean? One's very like.
Well, I mean it like, you know, the way that they do the episodes is like similar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not like content wise. Pumpkin butter. But yeah, so that scene comes from somewhere in the movie, though.
I think it's from when he visits Transylvania for the first time and stays at Dracula's castle. I think this is probably around the same time, like his wives visit him and shit. You know what I mean?
Where
they try to seduce.
Yeah, I know the scene.
Jonathan and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's from that scene and shit.
That movie can be a fever dream sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
it can be.
it's a good movie, but it's like very much a fucking fever dream.
Yeah. The Sega CD was only good in Japan, just like the Saturn.
Well, the Saturn had nights.
Yeah.
Like, there was good games on Saturn. It's just like, it's impossible to fucking like emulate. Like,
Well, not even that too. It's just like this again, like the Saturn, like fucking bombed like hell here in the States and shit because of like, you know,
shit.
just because of like, you know, just because of like some stupid ass reasons on like Sega's part and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mainly trying to like, you know, mainly rushing it out just so it can be like, just so it can release before the PS1 and everything like that, and then just like, you know, so on and so forth. But it still had good games and whatnot. I actually knew this one guy back in like back in elementary school that had like a Sega Saturn and shit.
Introducing Sega Saturn.
There was a lot of games that never came here because of the bickering between Sega of America and Sega of Japan. Yeah, no, that's what I was alluding to too and whatnot.
Talk about being your own worst enemy, Sega.
Yeah, I also know like there were a lot of like RPGs that just never got around here in the States and whatnot because
just the RPGs that carry quite an arsenal.
Because Bernie Stoller, the CEO of Sega of America at the time, was like, yeah, they'll never sell it here in the States and shit. Though, and then
your games will never sell in the States.
And then just like not that long afterwards, fucking Final Fantasy VII comes out and shit, and basically proves him wrong and whatnot. You know what I mean? But
so,
yeah.
I wonder that's got me thinking because I love the way that like Koji Igarashi introduced like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night with like the I will prove them wrong or whatever the frick, right? Because that like what you're saying there, it's like Final Fantasy VII proved them all wrong. Thinking about this is like, so now we got Konami remaking all sorts of like old games and whatnot, yeah?
Yeah.
When are we gonna, I wonder if they're gonna remake a Castlevania game or something. I know we're getting like re-releases and whatnot, but like
I don't know.
actually too, no, there was supposed to be a Castlevania game for the Saturn. I think, anyways, it was either the Saturn or the Dreamcast. And it never got made.
And he did, yeah, basically. With Igarashi and whatnot.
Yep. No, because Bloodstained, really fucking good.
Yes.
It ain't perfect, but it's good.
Konami was hella weird in the 90s and 80s. I mean, yeah. Hell, we have, speaking of like Sega CD games and whatnot, we did get one where it was basically Hideo Kojima's version of Blade Runner meets the Terminator and whatnot.
Snatcher.
Yes.
Which I actually have saved onto my fucking big external hard drive.
I still need... You know, it's funny, it's like, oh shit. It's funny, it's like, I streamed that once, like, many years back and whatnot, and then I'm like, and then there's like part of me that's like, should I come back with Sega Saturday and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Just do like a part 2 and just be like, hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? You know what I'm saying?
I want to play Snatcher.
It's fun. It's a it mainly has a lot. It's mainly like a lot of talking and everything like that. But you know,
there's action.
the
You
story's
shoot
good.
stuff.
Yeah, making the sequel from a bunch of top-down MSX games that Westerners never played for the PSX, and do a bunch of VNs and dating sims. Yeah.
Hideo Kojima's work in a nutshell. No wonder why he likes to like screw around with his audience. Everything's like a big secret. Remember the secret head developer of Metal Gear Solid 5, and it was just him in a mask. Igarashi was working on Tokimeki Memorial at the same time. Oh. The thing, people make a lot of...
Yeah.
What was it, like Shinji Mikami, right? Punk filled us in, like, he was making, like, the Goof Troop game. He didn't like horror, and look what he made. He made, like...
He made, like, one of the fucking... You know, one of the foundational games of the survival horror genre and whatnot.
Granted, it was heavily based on, like, Sweet Home and fucking, you know...
Yeah, I know.
Good old...
I'm just saying, you know,
yeah.
I said one of, not the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, and he also directed God Hand.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I like God Hand.
You know what I actually picked up and I still need to play it?
What?
Evil Within.
Oh, you picked up Evil on Christmas?
Yes, I picked up Evil on Christmas.
Shit. What was I gonna say? Talk about something or other.
Oh yeah, and you also did Dino Crisis. Shinji Mikami.
Work on these horror games, but I don't like horror.
Fine, I'll do it. I get paid.
He went from Goof. I can't believe he went from Goof Troop, but God Hand. That had to be like him venting a little bit.
Probably just like, you know, here, just make something cool. Go a little nuts if you want to and shit.
Cause it kind of does the RE4. It kind of does like the RE4 thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of the enemies you beat with demons in the skies.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. The whole game, everybody you're fighting is a person possessed by a demon. Right? So, like, all of the enemies are demons possessing people. Now, sometimes the demon will survive getting brutally beaten and will fight you outside of, you know...
Yeah.
Hence, you know, like, hence why, you know, the demons will pop out. And I think that's definitely, like, RE4 influence. Oh. Then, yeah, after that, there's really no, there's really nothing else related to Resident Evil in the game.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to count something like maybe the Poison Chihuahua.
You know, I was going to mention the Poison Chihuahua.
You need a special serum in order to heal the poison.
Yeah.
And it only bites an NPC though, so you gotta save the NPC.
So it's not like you have the evil seed germinating within you.
What evil seed germinate?
Las Plagas.
Oh yeah. The demon seed of Davy Jones. I must infect with the divine flora. My name is Osmond Sadler. I'm a southern preacher. I'm a southern cult preacher now. I'm going to wake you up from your world of cliches. OG RE4, man, you got some killer fucking lines. I don't know. Sadler was one of the reasons why the remake didn't do it for me. Cause like he felt like a very Fedora tippy kinda, like, you know, like preacher person. He's like a good evil preacher straw man kind of character, and shit like that is just kind of like, nah. I just like rather not, you know.
I know.
Because the big difference between like RE4 original and RE4 remake when it comes to like the lore is that in the original game, Sadler was faking it. He wasn't really like this like cult leader. He was just a bioterrorist that used the guise of the cult as like a means to control like the Ganados and crap like that. In the remake, it's 100% serious. Like, they're like, his family were like the originators. Like, they all this other like 9 yards.
Uh-huh.
There we go. I got him. Man, this is a funny fucking like stream convo.
Yeah.
We're jumping point to point to point to point to point. Holy shit.
You know what's kind of funny? It's just like
Fuck!
how I started. You know, damn.
What'd you say?
It's kind of funny how it kind of started and shit, where it's just like, you know, I was just like, yeah, you know, my work day was kind of slow. I didn't really have much much going on and shit, and yet here we are just talking about, like,
What's your
talking
favorite
about, like,
game?
Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite game is.
There's a lot that I like. Just inch by inch. This piece is nice. And, oh, okay.
Also, I found out on the cutting room floor, originally there was going to be a Zeppelin in the background of this here stage chapter.
I guess they cut it out because of, like, memory issues and whatnot.
It didn't explicitly say why they cut it out. But
Probably would have been too intensive for the Genesis to, like, you know, render and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
part of its sprite sheet is still in the files.
Makes sense. Again, it's just like you go into like the game files and whatnot, and yeah, there's like you know shit that's just like fucking.
Hey, another
It's like in there and whatnot. Because
more mechanical enemies.
Woo! But yeah, as I was saying and shit, it's just like there's like stuff in the files and whatnot where it's just like, why the hell is that there? And it turns out, oh shit, that's a load-bearing file and whatnot. If I delete this, the whole game will break.
The load-bearing file. This is what you gotta cover. This is what you gotta cover in the perfect code, Zig. So this is another mechanical boss. The other mechanical boss of the game, the Gear Steamer. So funnily enough, in Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the PS2, they sort of combined that armor dude at the start of the game and that guy into one big boss fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like he turns into like the gear steamer. And it's called the Mad Armor in that game. Like, you know, when it's in its second form and whatnot.
Right.
Where it's literally just this.
Huh. Interesting.
Like this is such a unique and creative like enemy. And here it is just like sort of freaking like left to rot on a Genesis game that I don't know how many people played. Look, it turns into a little it turns into a little like choo-choo train.
Choo-choo.
And a little Pac-Man guy.
Yeah. Good shit.
Creative boss, I love you. Oh man. It sucks that that's like stage 4.
Yeah.
You gotta get through the fucking Leaning Tower of Pizza to get there.
Did you just say the Leaning Tower of Pizza again?
Yes, and now we're at the Palace of Versailles.
Ah, yes. Oui, oui, monsieur.
Also known as Touch Fuzzy, Get Dizzy.
I didn't... Huh. The gardens really have changed the last time I've been here. I've actually never seen the palace. Fuzzy, get busy. Wow. Oh, you know what I still need to fucking... You know what's one thing I still need to, like, watch and shit, even though I...
What?
The trailer for the new Mario movie.
It was okay.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah.
All right. That's the nice thing. That's the nice thing about like the Nintendo. That's the nice thing about like it being a Nintendo movie. Of course they're going to host it on their channel. So I didn't watch a fake trailer. I watched a real one. It's apparently been a thing. It's apparently been a thing for like the past while.
Really now?
Yeah. Like places just making fake trailers for movies.
That's
That was a joke.
quite something. Like, I don't know, that's like pretty cool and shit. Like, you know, again, I liked, I liked the first one and all that sort of stuff. I thought it was like not bad and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
Yeah. The only thing again, like, you know, funny you should...
It's like the Sonic movies. If you hate it, you just admit you hate fun.
Honestly, you know, funny thing and shit. It's just like, I've seen some people too say like, you know, that the Illumination ones are like bad and like and that the 93 movie was actually like really good and all that sort of stuff. Which, again, I like both.
I mean,
both have their...
I mean, I don't want to.
I like both.
I don't want to be like, you know, like, because I think like
I think both have their merits and whatnot. Both can be fun and shit.
Especially like the team that worked on the OG movie.
Yeah.
Like
and
that was a
that went through and whatnot.
That was a Hail Mary. They're lucky that even got out.
They're lucky that it got out, but again, it was a box office bomb, and it you know, it wasn't like well received and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I remember. Again. I don't know. That got me thinking because, like, of course, one of the well-known reviews of that on like the modern internet was like the ancient fucking Nostalgia Critic review. And I think it sucked. I think that, like, looking back, like, so I'm not a fan of the Nostalgia Critic, and like, looking back on it, I'm like, no, I don't think that a lot of his reviews are, like, good, nor do they hold up in my eyes, and I'm not saying that to be, like, you know, I really do think back on it, and I'm like, so why is this an important detail exactly? Like the Mario's name thing. It's like, oh, we're finally going to learn Mario's name. And like,
Mario.
Why is that important? Luigi Mario. No, it just feels like ridiculous, like, criticisms that I've seen and like
nitpicks and shit like that.
Not even like a nitpick, just like a criticism is like, because like, I think personally, I think there can be a merit to a nitpick. There could be like some merit to like criticism for a nitpick. But like, who the fuck cares like what Mario's last name is? Like it feels like something that like, I guess a grifter, for lack of a better term, would like harp on. I don't know, like I've watched a lot of like the movies that like the nostalgia critics said were like bad, and it's just like, no, I think they're fine. Or like, I'm like, why is this movie bad again? Like, I don't know. Like, I've been in like situations where I'm like 6 degrees of separation from like a controversy, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to know a prime example? I'm a fan of the Fable games, and I still see people today using the Fable series as a punching bag for something, and I'm like, now that's just cruel. Or not even cruel, that's just mean. You're being mean to Fable for no reason because you just didn't like it. And I know like the separation of like whatchamacallit, like I wasn't there for the Peter Molyneux. But I think that should be like if you separate like the bullshit claims from the game itself, it's like, how's the game itself? It's fine.
That bad. It's fine. It's still a good game and shit.
It's overhyped, over this. It's like, so
it's
what?
It's just that like the director fucking, you know, overpromised a lot of fucking shit and whatnot.
Like, I have a feeling
Look,
in like his heart of hearts, Peter Molyneux would want to make a game like that, like everything he promises in it.
He would.
Like,
But knowing Peter Molyneux, he has to drum up hype somehow, and yet, you know, if there's one. Like, if it's one thing, it's just like, you know.
it's like the same can be said for like a bunch of other games like too that came out around like different times and whatnot, where it's like, okay, so around the time of like Skyrim, we had like Fable 3 come out, right? I'm not the biggest fan of Fable 3, but you know what else we had come out around the time after Skyrim?
What?
Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. And what was like a big consensus back then? The biggest review I saw for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning was Angry Joe, right? Talk about like Channel Awesome. And like what was his big thing with it? Oh, comparing it to like Fable 3 and like, oh, it's not as good as Skyrim. And it's like, yeah, that's definitely that's definitely telling a lot about Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning, huh? Right? You're not like going into details on like the different weapons you can use, all this other stuff. No, it's not better than Skyrim, but it's better than Fable 3. Yeah, that's a good jumping off point, I think, huh? Huh?
Yeah, but then again, this is Angry Joe we're talking about and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Angry Joe. Like, I think Joe is a good guy. I think his just reviews are kind of like, eh. Like, nothing against like Channel Awesome creators is like people.
What's up?
I said like nothing against the channel, like a lot of the older Channel Awesome creators is like people. But like, I feel like we've had this conversation off stream where I said where like me and like Tom are in a sort of agreement that like freaking Linkara is like the best of them all. If we don't count like what, you know, if we don't count like Lindsay Ellis, because I know she's doing her own thing completely unrelated to what she did before with Channel Awesome, so like she's in a different league. But if we're talking about somebody who's still doing like criticism of what they're like, you know, thinking. Linkara's still doing it, and he's like the best at what he does, in my honest opinion. There, like our favorite Lightbringer is like legit the best fucking creator that like Channel Awesome spawned.
Did I ever tell you that I actually saw him at Too Many Games one year?
You did? Did you say hello?
Yeah, I went up to his went up to his booth. It's like he didn't really have anybody there and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but at the same time too, it's just like when you have guys like Charles Martinet and like, you know, Charles Martinet, Roger Craig Smith, and like Vinny Vinesauce and whatnot. You know, shit does get like lost in the shuffle and whatnot. But you know, sometimes with just like the with some of the guests with like the fewer like, you know, lines and whatnot, it's just like, you know, more time to just like shoot the shit and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what we did.
Well, that's cool.
I actually do have, and I also have like a picture of, because this is also around the time that there was this huge Newgrounds meetup going on and shit, right? So one of the
I'd love to meet Linkara too. He's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we were just all like, I was just with like this one group of people and whatnot, like this group of guys and shit. And I think Linkara was just like, like, you know, stepping out to go to the bathroom and everything like that. And one of the guys in my group, like, saw him, screamed his name, and just started like running up to him and all that sort of stuff.
Oh no!
And then too, it's just like we talked for a bit.
Guys, please, I really gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm glad that you know, you're a fan of my work and whatnot, but I
have to take a dump.
Away for a bit. But no, he was a good sport about it and shit. You know what I mean?
Please, I gotta use the bathroom.
I got a picture of him with this one.
You got a picture of him using the bathroom? Holy shit!
No, Marek, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of my line!
Is that what he said to you? Is that where you came up with that?
No.
Imagine getting kicked off the line. Linkara.
But yeah, no, I have a picture of him with with somebody else in the group and whatnot, with a DVD copy of Norbit.
What?
So,
what do you
yeah,
have?
he signed like this one DVD copy of Norbit and all that sort of stuff. Even though I'm like, I have no idea, like, if he even like review, he wouldn't review that movie and whatnot. You know what I mean?
If you paid him to on fucking Kickstarter, or not Kickstarter, Patreon, yeah, he would. I closed my Patreon for the time being because I don't like the ID software thing that they got going on with it.
Oh, okay.
I'd just rather stick to Ko-Fi right now.
So if somebody donated to your Ko-Fi with the message of, please review the 2007 Eddie Murphy classic that is Norbit and whatnot, would you do it? Would you do it, Marek?
I don't know how this is gonna look on paper, but I have to admit I do like the movie Norbit. So yes, I would review Norbit.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to be like, deep inhale, deep exhale, be like, all right, we gotta talk about this movie real quick before I actually get into the review. This movie came out in 2007. There's a lot of things that are there's a lot of things that that are in this movie that we don't do anymore from 2007 movies. This is gonna be difficult to talk about. First, we're gonna start with the perfect omelet. We need 2 eggs, not 3. Some people add milk for density. This is an amateur mistake.
One of these days, we should just do a fucking movie night in your server and shit. Or it's just Deep Blue Sea and all that sort of stuff.
In all honesty, I would only do that Norbit movie review. I would only do movie reviews if people paid for them. Because I don't want to review movies, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't fucking blame you. That sounds like a fucking...
I will gladly review a game. I will gladly review a game. It's easy for me to talk about what I like and what I don't like about a game. Movies are like... And again, it's gotta be... It's like very specific shit.
Yeah.
It's like... Again, I will be perfectly honest when I find a movie fucking boring. So like... I'd only review Norbit for just the sake of like, you know... Like, haha, like, you know, you paid me for this, haha, let's do it. You know what I mean? Then it's like if I get like 20 new Ko-Fis, that's like, yes, I want you to review, E.T. And I'm like, no, I don't want to review E.T. I'll get, like...
Can I just review a game, please, guys?
Maybe that's the secret sauce. You get somebody who doesn't want to review movies to review movies. Review this movie for $20. Okay.
I'll give you $1 if you do this.
I might cut it when I game over here, because I am getting tired of this game a little bit. I did not intend for that. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I actually didn't intend to die there like that. I was just stupid. I forgot you could do the up attack thing. Fuck.
Sega.
Okay, so my stopgap is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But if I ever get far in this game, I usually get as far as like Versailles and then I just stop. Because I'm like, not because the game is hard, or not because the game is like stupid hard. It's just I've had enough by that point. Like you know what I mean? I've enjoyed my legal amount of the game I can enjoy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like, do I want to force myself to play as Eric? I mean, Eric has, like, an easier time getting through the stages, but, like...
Yeah, it's like... It's like, his weapon is cool and shit. You know what I mean?
It was a spear gifted to him by Alucard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It rocks. It came out in 94? Damn.
Yeah.
3 years before I was brought into existence. I love when the game is able to play itself better than I can.
Attack mode, baby.
I did that much better than, like, you know. Alright. I am done for now, because I'm just tired of playing, Bloodlines.
It's good, but it does take a lot.
It's good. Alright. I get tired, I like Castlevania games, I just get tired of playing them and whatnot. Like, hop in, like, they're good hop in, hop out kind of games, so it's like, you know, nothing wrong with that. It's just like, alright, I have my fill. Good day. Even happens with like 4 and like other stuff. I could go for like. You know what the big? I guess that's like the biggest difference between like the Metroidvania titles versus like the linear titles is because it's like okay, because of my hop in hop out nature when it comes to them. I can play through the. It's easy to save your stuff in the Metroidvania because there's save rooms, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Versus like say, oh yeah, you know, you gotta do this all from the beginning, all over again, unless you're playing Dracula X Chronicles or freaking Rondo, where you get a stage select and you can do whatever stage you want, and it helps me get through it because it's like, oh yeah, I don't gotta worry about like the drop in drop out quality, so it be like that sometimes, but yeah, I'm just tired. Hell. Did I make it to... I forgot. Did I make it to Dracula when I did fucking, like, Dracula X a long time ago? Because I know that one's, like, slightly shorter.
I'll have to check the VODs again and find out and whatnot.
I'll double check that, too. I don't know how I'm going to, like, timestamp this one. Like, I could do it by, like, topic points, or I could do it by, like, stage points. I feel like with the topic points, it'd be easier to, like... Just talking about like behind the scenes stuff here at the end here. Man. Yeah, I've been tired these past few weeks. I can't wait to get back to gory, cuddly carnage tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, that will be fun.
And the return.
It's been a long while since we played that too and whatnot. You know what I mean?
I wonder if everybody forgot that we were doing that on Fridays.
I wasn't.
And then we're going to return to Pikmin 2, and it's gonna be a thing that I wanted to do before Halloween, but it didn't follow through because I had something happen the Saturday before. So it is what it is. So, what do you think we learned tonight?
Well, I learned that every pizza made known to man is secretly made on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I'm the Italian, therefore it's true. I learned that
You know, we do tend to ramble on in these streams and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, I learned that when it's time to ramble, we're your guys. Well, that's it. No, that's the fun part. That's the fun part about like playing retro games, I guess, with a friend. It's like if you're not like passing off the controller, it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're just gonna talk about bullshit for like 99%. And man, I don't know. I feel like you and I, at least when it comes to stuff like this, a little bit. It's not being like negative. It's just that we're in a little like internet bubble.
We are.
Not in like a negative way, just in a matter of fact kind of way. It's like we're kind of a thing that we're kind of something people want to like see more of a little bit. But like, you know, it all depends, as I said. There's shit going on. Just we've seen stuff, so we have all sorts of like blah 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 is going on.
Yeah.
Also, I poked my eye, which set off my allergy. Shit. It made me want to sneeze. It's making me want to sneeze. Let's see. Is Zuki live? No. I owe Zuki a raid. Oh no, Zuki is. Oh, but
no, he is.
Alright, yeah, we'll raid into Zuki. Might as well.
Playing Marvel Rivals and whatnot.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll raid into Zook.
Alright.
We can do Raiden Izuki. We haven't Raiden Izuki for a while. I'm not too crazy about Marvel Rivals, but that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he has fun with Marvel Rivals. But I think for now. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, mega like a high, make a hiney ho, mo, make a chai, make a mo, make a hey, pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. All right, guys, catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.